Hi there, it's Lavanya again. I have the next song to discuss with you guys for today. So, what is the next song? Just a recap. We have been discussing about the book called as Unmai vilakkam, and this was written by Manavasagam Kadandar, and we have already seen the prayer song and the very first song. Now, as a continuation, we are going to think about or discuss about the second song. The second song goes this way. It's very, very simple and a small song. The second song goes this way. Aaraaru Thathuvam ஏது ஆணவம் ஏது அன்றேதான் மாறா வினை ஏது மற்ற இவற்றின் வேறாகா நான் ஏது நீ ஏது நாதன் நடம் அஞ்செழுத்து தான் ஏது தேசிகனே சாற்று. If you can recall the earlier song, the very first song, it was a request from a disciple to the Guru to say, Guru, I have some questions and I would want a clarification on those, and I'm just putting all the questions onto your lotus feet, and please help to clarify those questions or doubts. That was the way how the disciple had asked or started with a text. Now he's bringing in 8 questions in total. Interestingly, if you're talking about people like us, if a student is asking 2 questions or 3 questions simultaneously, we will be like totally disoriented. We'll be like, wait, one after another. That's a human way of thinking about it or looking at it. But you see, this Guru is Lord Shiva himself. That is why he is able to take on almost 8 questions, one after the other in a sequence. So the student put forth 8 questions. What are the 8 questions? The first one is Aaraaru Thathuvam ஏது? 6 times 6, which is 36. There are 36 Thathuvam. Thathuvam is one of the technical terms that we must be familiar with, because Thathuvam simply means something which is true, something which is always there, ever existing, and something which is going to be taken as a tool or as some kind of helping us to reach the destination. So, for example, this body is one of the Thathuvam as well. It's made out of Thathuvam as well. So if you talk about the 5 elements around us, which we are going to discuss about it later, but just as a highlight, if you look at it, the 5 elements that we are seeing around us, our 5 senses, all these are classified under Thathuvam, and there are totally 36 Thathuvam that we have within us as well as within this universe. And he's asking, what are those 36 Thathuvam? That is the first question. Second question is Aanavam ஏது, which is nothing but ignorance. What do you mean by ignorance? We always say ignorance is bliss. At least in Saiva Siddhantam, it is not. It is not a bliss. So only when we get rid of our ignorance, we will get into a blissful state. The third question is Andredan Mara Vinay ஏது? Vinay is nothing but our karma. So what do you mean by karma? So what are the concepts under karma is the third question. The fourth question is Matrivatrin Veraga Nan ஏது நீ ஏது? Nan means me. So who am I and who are you? So please, Lord, tell me who am I as a human being, as an Anma, as a being, who am I? And as a God, as an Almighty, who are you? So I need to know the difference as well. And then the next question comes in as Nathan Nadam. The cosmic dance that we are seeing right now, what is the inner meaning of the cosmic dance? Remember one thing over here, I would really want to highlight it. This is the only text which talks about the real Thathuvam, the real meaning of the cosmic dance. So all we know is it's a dance, it's a symbol of prosperity, whatever. But actually, if you look at it, there's a lot of mantras as part of the dance, and we are going to discuss about that as well. That is what called as Nathan Nadam. Anjiruthu, which is nothing but the 5 holy syllables. The four holy syllables are na, ma, si, va, ya, or si, va, ya, na, ma. What do you mean by these syllables? And also, tan yedu. Tan means what is the meaning of realization, self-realization. So there are totally 8 questions that is put forward to the guru. One after the other, we are going to have a discussion on. The first question is, what are the 36 Thathuvams? The second question is, what do you mean by Aaraarum, which is ignorance? The third one is, what do you mean by Kamma? The fourth one is, who am I? Fifth one is, who are you? Sixth one is, what do you mean by the cosmic dance? Seventh one is, what are the 5 syllables, the holy syllables? And the 8th one is to talk about what do you mean by self-realization. So now this is the simplest questions that is put forward, but indeed the answers are not simple. So we are going to discuss about one answer at a time, or rather we will take one question at a time and we will see how is the guru answering all these questions to the disciples clarification session. So we are going to discuss about that one after the other. See you soon with the next song. Until then, bye-bye.